Hello, my peeps. I hope you're all doing very well today. So, in the last episode, we fought the Polter armor, was able to defeat it, and then now we need to go ahead and go to Vellweb, which is where Lloyd wants us to go, and should be where Emperor Diaz is, all that sort of stuff, also Shauna, of course. So yeah, that's what we're looking to do. Now, I will warn you guys that my party is actually completely different, because, well, I thought I had recorded this on my normal save game, and when I went back to upload the video, it wasn't there. So this is actually a separate game. So yeah, I have Rose and Albert. I did not do nearly as much grinding as I did in my primary game, but yeah, I wanted to make sure to go ahead and do this. But yeah, like I said, I'm not really going to go over items or levels and that sort of a thing, because it is completely different than what my main game is. So yeah, I do apologize about that. As you can see, I do have Rose and Albert, because in this game I haven't actually used their abilities, or sorry, their additions enough to actually have them out of my party. But yeah, so I'm still actually working on that, so that's the reason why Rose and Albert are both here. Yeah, and I'm still working on Moonstrike, which I'm pretty sure I've gotten done on my other one. So Demon Dance, it's close to being done, but until all of her additions are completely maxed, I'm going to still continue to use her, as well as Albert. He's also very close. The good thing is that once they do, as long as I keep an eye on the additions, I should be able to switch them out, just like my other game. But yeah, that's the reason why they're here. And yeah, so I wanted just to let you know. And now let's go ahead and get in. Now, just as a warning, this entire episode, it's going to be very... there are no bosses in this area that we're going to fight. We do meet up with Emperor Diaz, but yeah, there's no real boss battle in here. And this is an area that we will be coming back to, and you'll see why. But yeah, there's going to be a lot of talking in this one. Lloyd, here we are at the capital city, Vellweb. The Seven Towers. Is Diaz waiting for us somewhere in there? That is the Tower of the Seven Dragoons. The throne of the Holy Emperor is underneath there. So kind of there? We are standing at the legendary place where humans began their liberation. I wonder if it is an abominable place as well. You think too much. Man, it's the same as Cadessa, isn't it? When you drag the past around, you cannot walk anywhere. Albert, it's true, Meru. The Forbidden Land that was the royal capital of the Winglies. And this is Vellweb, is a mere historic ruin. Dart, yes. Dart, we can do nothing but settle for the present. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and start running. Now, there are random encounters in here, so I will try to show you all of those. Nothing too difficult. And let's look to see who we have. Alright, so we have 2 Terminators, and then we also have a Witch. I'm probably going to have Albert go ahead and deal with the Witch, just because he should be able to do kind of a one-strike defeat. So yeah.
Die. Demon steps.
And as you can see, Albert, one of the reasons why I do like both him and Kongal, although in this game you're not going to see him. But yeah, it's one of those things where both Albert and Kongal, they're great. They're just really slow, but they can hit so hard physically, and yeah, I just love it. I love them for that.
Die. Demon steps.
And let's go ahead and continue. And let's go ahead and go in here and grab this chest. And let's go up here. And if you see that, there are actually two brothers there. Those are the brothers of the merchants that we met back at the glacier. But yeah, that's who they are. We can't get to them yet because obviously there's no way over on this side. And we're gonna get attacked. Let's see if we got anybody new. And no. So I will see you on the other side. And continuing on to the left. And we definitely want to... Oh. Rose. Dart, look at that huge battery. Humans shot huge arrows from there, aiming at the Tower of Vellweb. And back then, humans thought this way, that the arrow would not only shear the darkness that covers the earth, but also shear their corrupted hearts, which were accustomed to being ruled. Dart, why are you suddenly starting to say this? Rose, I don't know. I still cannot tell. But if we meet the guy who claims he is Diaz, I think we can find out the reason. I'm speaking nonsense again. Let's keep going. A hero from history is waiting for us. Come on, go back down. And we're going back this way because we should be able to meet the brothers over here. Brother, there are no customers here. I'm not doubting your word though. Don't worry. Believe me, there are always customers, even in this kind of a place. Oh, okay, I believe you, brother. Look, look. You're right, brother. There are really customers. It's all due to the skills in my passionate merchant soul. You have to learn from this. I sell weapons. And I sell items. We are peddlers. It must be fated that we would meet. Why don't you take a chance to buy something? Let me thank you in advance. Yeah, we'll go ahead and talk to them. Let's see what they have. Alright, we have an upgrade for Albert. I'll go ahead and buy that. And a heavy mace, which we already have. Giganto armor, we already bought that before. Energy girdle, we already have that, but we have something better. And Giganto ring, which is nice, but I don't think I'll actually use it. It does give a 20+ bonus to physical attack, which is always nice. But yeah, magic is way better in this game. Alright, so we will go ahead and leave here. And let's go ahead and see what items. buy something. Alright, I'm going to quickly go ahead and sort and see if there's anything. Oh yeah, I did get an attack ball, I think, so I should really sell that. Going down, attack ball. Right, let's go ahead and buy. Does he have anything? Nope, just like the other brother, he doesn't sell any magical attack items, so I really won't be buying anything from him, so... Please say hello to Singundo and Kirodo for me. I know, I said a doe, not a toe, but Alright, so we're gonna go ahead. We said hi. Bought a couple things from weapons, but yeah. Let's see if I get any new encounters. Because we still have 3 enemies that we haven't seen yet. And definitely have seen the witch before, so I will see you on the other side. And I think after one more fight, I will go ahead and verify to see how close Rose is. Ooh! Hello? Shirley! I have been waiting for you. You are Shirley? Why? Why are you here? You ascended to heaven, I thought. Before that, I had something I had to take care of here in Vellweb. I couldn't leave the trapped souls alone in this world. Are you talking about? Yes. The 4 souls of the dragoons who lost their lives during the dragon campaign. Their souls were drawn to Mayfield. The gate of the inferno, from which you can never return, is requesting the souls of the dragoons. The Death City of Mayfield? I thought it was destroyed. I don't know how, but it is true that the gate of the inferno is open. Rose, I made the souls inert and anchored them in this place. But there is a limit to my power. After you meet Diaz, please visit this place again and lead their souls to heaven. The souls of the dragoons are wandering somewhere in the towers? But we have to take care of something else now. Let's go find Diaz. Okay, yeah, we're still gonna go this way. Why? Because there's a Stardust there. And we're going up. Now, if you notice here, there is kind of a, I don't know, rock or something, and that's green. So that would indicate that this tower... And let's see if we got a new enemy. Ooh, we did. Alright, so these guys are maximum volt. They are a thunder-based enemy, which will make sense when you see their attacks. And as you can see, they attack with thunder, which makes sense because, like I said, they're a thunder-based enemy. And apparently they have a lot of hit points.
Die. Demons dance.
And another lightning base attack, but at least it was only a spark net and didn't hit everybody.
Die. Demons dance.
And I am going to quickly jump into the additions to see how Rose is doing. Yep, she has actually fully maxed out, and Albert should be close-ish. Yep, ish. So I am going to go ahead and replace her, and I will go ahead and replace her. I'll go ahead and let's do Haschel. And let's go ahead and change out all of her really good stuff. Put a bracelet on, and for him, I will also put the Legend cast on, and go down, and we'll put on the Ultimate War God. Okay. Alright, so now this tower at the bottom, there was that rock of green, and if we go up here, as you can see, the top of the tower, it's also green. So this should be basically the Jade Dragon. And so if you go in here... Ooh. For me, life is... death is... Is that one of the dragoons who lived during the Dragon campaign? Yes. Shirley said that she is making them inert. That's why it doesn't recognize us. There is no reason to be here now. And so if we visit all the towers, which I'm not going to do, we would find, if we visit all 7 towers, I should say, we would find 4 of them that were kind of had that same thing. You would see a dragoon that's in there. Rose would tell you, yes, remember, Shirley said that she made the souls inert, and we're not going to do anything. So we're then basically sent out. So this is Shirley's. There is a small hole in the middle of the relief. This must have come off from here. So this is Stardust that's here, and yeah, I had to come and get it, even though we really don't need to be in this one. And if you can see up at the top of the tower, you can see that that's white, so of course that's Shirley's. But yeah, 3 of them are actually going to be in total ruin, and 4 of them would actually... Ooh. This is one more of the enemies that we haven't seen. We of course seen the middle one, which is Terminator, but these ones are actually new. They're spring hits. And what am I doing? I am attacking. I just have to remember that Haschel is going to be kind of weak, just because his additions I haven't really been using, and so I think he is right now going to be working on one that he hasn't even started with. I believe it's Summon 4 Gods, if I recall correctly. And we'll see right now.
Take that! Summon 4 gods!
Now, as I said at the beginning of this, I am using different people, just because I don't know what happened when I was attempting to record. It didn't record. I don't know why, but yeah, so that threw me completely off. I had to actually go back to I had to go back to Lohan just after the tournament when we first met Lloyd. So yeah, I had to come a long way, so I did not grind as much. I don't have 5 satchels. But yeah, so there's a lot of differences, and and so my people aren't as don't have as good additions. So yeah, so there's lots of things, and yeah, so there is a lot of differences between here and there. Alright, and so we're going to go down, and like I said, I'm not going to go ahead and I'm not going to look around all through here, but like I said, there are 7 towers. You can tell the towers by either the bottom rock, or the top of the tower. You'll be able to tell which one you're going into. But yeah, so, yeah, like I said, I'm not going to do that because we can't do anything. We'll just be told that basically we're not doing anything here. Alright, so this is the same battle as we just had, so I will go ahead and see you on the other side. And did you guys... so I don't know if I'll show it, but as you saw, I encountered switch hitters. They actually did go ahead and steal something, so I did get it back, but I am wondering if, like with the crafty thieves, if I actually did get some sort of different... No, I guess whatever we stole, I guess we got it back, because it doesn't look like we actually got anything new. And that healing rain was from before. Alright, so, yeah, I just guess whatever they stole, I did get it back, like we're supposed to. Yeah, but I have no idea what they stole. Oh, surely. After you meet Diaz, please visit this place again and lead their souls to heaven. Alright. And if you notice, my hit points are completely re-healed, which makes sense because, she does heal. So yeah, so with that, if we do need to get healed, we can just go and basically go to that same area and we will be healed. And it is HP and MP, of course. Come on. I want one more fight, because we still have one more enemy that we have not seen. And let's see if we will come across her. Nope. Alright, so I'll see you on the other side. And so I did use Albert a couple more times, so I'm going to go see. Yep, he has actually maxed out, so I will go ahead and replace him. I will replace him with Kongal, because just like in my true game, I am actually looking to basically use all the additions, and let me make sure that Kongal is set up as well. Yep, Pursuit, so yeah, I haven't even used him at all. And I need to quickly switch out Albert's armor. And of course take off the Ultimate War God and put it all on Kongal. Ooh, sorry, I'm trying to figure out if I should do... Well, actually, let me see all the legend cast. Which ones... Sorry, I'm just looking to see... because the armor of Yor does actually give much better magic defense, and I know he needs that. So I'm going to go ahead and put the armor of Yor on him. And put on the Ultimate War God, and let's go ahead and get going. Now here, I don't think there's anything here, but I want to show it to you just in case I'm wrong. Alright, so there's nothing in here. So let's go ahead and get to the next door. Let's go this way. Alright, there is an item here. It is Rose's hairband. So let's go ahead and see what that is. And of course go over to Rose, and I'm almost positive that only Rose can use it. Where is Rose? Where is Rose? There it is. Alright, so this does give magic attack, which is always nice. And I'm trying to find out how much. So magic attack was 97, and if we go to Rose that... So yeah, it does give quite a boost. It's not bad. It does take you down slightly for defense, but in most cases that really wouldn't matter. But the biggest thing is that it does avoid instant death, which is good because usually you have to put on a ring, the talisman, in order to get that particular ability. So yeah. But we did get that, and let's go ahead and get out of here. So as you can see, there's definitely more doors that we have to go to. I'm gonna skip this one and go to this door here because there's a chest and I'm getting attacked. Alright, let's see if that one last enemy that we haven't seen yet. And no, we've definitely seen this guy, so see you on the other side. And let's see what this chest has. The spirit potion. Okay. I do have 2 people that desperately need more assistance in getting SP. So yes, we will go ahead and do that. And let's go ahead and, if I can, go into this door. Now the reason I didn't go into this one is because if I go in here, that's actually the last area, so I wanted to make sure. Although I want to get into one more battle. Come on, come on, there's one more enemy, come on. And no, we've seen this one. And I think I will do just one more attack, and if I don't get it in this last encounter, I will go ahead and just go ahead and head to the ending. And no, apparently not. I'll see you on the other side. And I'm going to go ahead and just go to the ending. Now this is going to be the end of Disc 3 or Chapter 3. Ooh, there's Shauna. Shauna! Whoa. Lloyd. Diaz, here are the 3 divine moon objects. Yeah, here it is. There are no more obstacles to hinder our utopia. Release the girl. Alright, fine. Good job, Dart. You caught her. And you're just gonna leave her? Oh, great. Alright, whatever. Albert. Diaz! What are you going to do with the divine moon objects? Diaz. Didn't you hear it from Lloyd? My only desire is the advent of the last species. Rose. If you are the true Diaz, you should know what that implies. Total destruction. Wait, Lloyd. What do you... Diaz. Lloyd. Well done bringing me the moon gem, moon dagger, and the moon mirror. Now we can let the Virage embryo, the god of destruction, the last species we desire, the true Virage, arise. I will create the utopia you wanted after the Virage embryo purges the world. Rose, everything so far was an overture to that. Lloyd, he showed you a false utopia from the beginning. Lloyd, you deceived me! My utopia exists in the future of this world. What I desire is the creation of the future, not the destruction of this world. Diaz, I don't need you anymore. What the? Dart. Diaz, what are you thinking? Diaz, I don't need to hide anymore. So does that mean that we'll recognize him? I don't know. And Shauna's waking up, apparently.
It's been a while. Rose, Dart. Father?
Oh, it cannot be!
All right. So Emperor Diaz is Zieg, who is Rose's love, and also Dart's father, apparently. Dart, is that you? Is that really you, Dad? Rose, you died with Melbu Frommas on each other's swords. I don't know if it was his sword. Because at least the pictures they showed, it looks like the guy that Melbu Fromma actually, sliced with a knife, that looked like the Emperor, sorry, not the Emperor, the Jade Dragon, the Jade Dragoon. So, I don't know. Dart, Rose, what are you talking about? Zieg, now I can tell you everything. Story time, although it's not a movie. Zieg, the beginning of the world was an absolute nothingness, darkness. The creator Soa sowed a seed to the earth. This is the plan of Soa that created all species, the birth of the divine tree. Eventually, the fruit of the divine tree ripened and fell to the ground to fill the world with life. Gigantos from the 97th fruit, Minotaurs from the 99th fruit, dragons from the 105th fruit, humans from the 106th fruit, winglies with the magic power from the 107th fruit. And at the end, the Viraj embryo, the god of destruction, was to be born from the 108th fruit. Soa desired the destruction and regeneration of the world by the Viraj embryo, the god of destruction. However, 11,000 years ago, winglies found out of the tragedy awaiting for them, and sealed the 108th fruit by separating the flesh and the soul. The flesh of the god, the flesh of the Viraj embryo, was taken away from the winglies, as the moon that never sets, that glows in the sky. And the soul of the god was captured in the crystal sphere, and Melbu Fromma kept it. Yes, to withdraw unlimited power, magic power, from that, and to conquer the other creatures. However, even with the unlimited magic power, the domination was not eternal. Humans arose with dragoons in front. Nothing was their match because they obtained the power of the dragon, and finally they drove Melbu Fromma into a corner. I felt certain of my victory, and it was in the next moment. The spell of the petrification cast by Melbu captured me. I have waited for 11,000 years. Time, almost eternal, dissolved the spell of Melbu, and I was released from captivity. Days spent with Rose became the eternal past. And I lived as the father of Dart in this age, until that tragic day in Neat. I cannot believe it. I am here. That is a fact. Then both Dad and Rose are the heroes of the Dragon campaign? Yes, that's not all. Humans made a mistake. Silly humans destroyed the crystal sphere, which was the container of the soul along with the royal capital, Cadessa. The Raj embryo, the god of destruction, was exultant. It could now be born. The free soul released from the crystal sphere started to wander in order to go back to the body left in the moon that never sets to be born as the last god and to destroy the world. The soul without a body possessed a human body and heads for the moon that never sets by repeating the transmigration every 108 years. You now know the soul of the god of destruction is the Moonchild. The truth of the Moonchild in the legend. Count 108 years, and when the moon that never sets glares in red, the Moonchild descends to the earth and shall give a holy blessing to the world. The holy blessing is the destruction. The destruction is so as will. This is the fate that rules the future of the world. But there was one dragoon who found out about it. In order to deter the birth of the god of destruction, she has had to kill the moon children by stopping her own time. She was even called a demon. That is the true self of Rose, the black monster. Dun dun dun! Dart, Rose is the black monster? Rose, tell me it's not true. Rose, the moon child has to be killed, and the people around it too, before they become the servants of the god of destruction. Dart, neat too? Rose, for 11,000 years, there have been no exceptions. God, Dart, why did you have to be the black monster? That's it. Dart, what are you going to do? Let me tell you one more truth. Rose, you thought Princess Luvia you killed 18 years ago was the Moonchild. But it is not true. Rose, what? Luvia had a twin sister. Rose, no! Shauna is the Moonchild. Shauna is the soul of the Viraj embryo, the god of destruction. I'll dissolve the signet of the moon that never sets and cross it with the Moonchild. Now I have everything in my hands. Release Shauna. And are you going to kill her to save the world? I'll kill her. Apparently no. This is the limitation of humans. Rose, why? All is the will of the Creator, Soa. My hands started the world, and in my hands end the world. Ooh, he has red armor too. Yes, fire desires it. So if you don't remember, was definitely the fire dragon, or fire dragoon, which Dart now has. So it does make sense that he has red armor as well. Yes, fate desires it. Dart. Dad! Wait! Don't take Shauna! Shauna! Alright, you guys, so that is the end of chapter 3. And I will go ahead and end that here, just because we are thrown into a new area right away, and it's going to take a while for me to actually go through it. So I will go ahead and save this. And actually, I won't, just in case I messed up on this recording again. So I will go ahead and say goodbye. And yeah, this ends the episode. Again, we will start chapter 4, which does actually have quite a bit in it, because as you saw, we do need to go and free the dragoons. And of course, we have a lot of other things. We still have Stardust to collect. And of course, we have to go after both Zieg and Shauna and see what we can do. And, you know, save the world, because the destruction of the world is not something any of us wants to see. So yeah. So I will see you guys later. In the next episode, yeah, we have a lot of stuff to start doing. And I hope you really enjoyed this episode. It answered a ton of questions. Dart finally knows that Rose is the black monster. And yeah, so we'll see how they deal with that as well. So again, have a good evening, morning, afternoon, night, whatever it is for you. And just stay safe, and I will see you guys later. Bye!